What's up, everybody? It's Man of Low Moral Fiber here. My name's Luke, and in this video, we're going to be taking a look at the Spitter as a part of my Does It Suck series. A Spitter is a non-unique Torgue assault rifle with the Vladof spinny barrel. This model here has the damage prefix and also the rock skin. I guess I should say it has the damage accessory since the rock skin does override the prefix. But the rock skin also gives it a slightly increased critical hit damage, and you can find this particular weapon from Butt Stallion if you feed her enough iridium and get really lucky. Now, we had very recently taken a look at the Ogre as a part of my Does It Suck series, and it is the legendary Vladof barreled Torgue assault rifle, or at least Vladof spinny barreled Torgue assault rifle, and we can see that in comparison, the Spitter actually has a little bit better damage and accuracy, but a much lower magazine size and a significantly decreased fire rate as well, and obviously it doesn't have the special effect the Ogre has where it does gain increased fire rate and bouncing bullets and such. So if we take a look at the Spitter here, we can see that it does take a little bit of time to reach its max accuracy. The recoil is kind of high, but it is fairly accurate, and it does get that random two-fang boost from time to time. So that's kind of neat. We'll go ahead and buy some ammo, and then we'll sneak out here and get started. It'll be interesting to see if we're able to, 1, get critical hits with this weapon, and 2, if they do anything special. So, at least for, the first parts here, I'll be aiming for eyes and arms and such. So it looked like it took 27 rounds to kill an enemy there, which isn't that many. So that's good. Let's go ahead and get some of these enemies grouped up, I guess. Obviously, the splash damage will allow for us to deal damage to multiple enemies at once, most likely. And then we don't have to move as much to still get use out of onslaught and such. So that's the kind of thing we were going for there. It'll be interesting to see if we can stop this guy, and we did, so that was golden. Alright, still have Metal Storm and Onslaught active for a minute. Let's see if we can finish this guy off. Perfect. Speaking of things I would like to finish off, that gun loader is definitely among them, but beyond that, so is that R loader. And we'll just let this thing blow up. That R loader did some serious damage to me, so I'm going to be a little bit careful as I round the way here, I guess. Don't have my turret back, so I don't have any distraction, but now I have my turret back, and it should get his attention. Perfect. A little bit worried about dying there. Either way, we've killed our enemy, and we can now move forward. It'll be interesting to see how quickly we can kill the badass loader. We'll just go ahead and let that thing blow up. Alright. Cool. So, I blew off that dude's arm, and I did that because I want to get some Metal Storm on him. So I'm going to put that there. That should draw that guy out and slag him eventually. Alright, good. And now we'll go ahead and finish this guy off for the bonuses that I wanted, but we had to come way down here to even get a look at him, so we didn't get the bonuses for as long as I wanted, but it's not a big deal. If you throw the turret out of stomp range and he decides to shoot at it instead of walking close to it to stomp on it, you're going to kill him pretty easily. Alright, so try to knock off this guy's gun before he kills us. Yeah! Alright, so now that they're close together, let's see if we can't get some shared damage going on the two of them here. Ah, that didn't work. Had to waste another Quasar there because their arms started spinning so quickly, and another because I had to re-slag them. Ugh. Pretty poor there, really, but we're doing okay. It's going to be these exploders now. I don't really see a reason to waste any ammo on them. Not that this weapon is an ammo waster, but it is something that is requiring us to use multiple rounds to kill enemies and such, so it seems as if it would be prudent. That was stupid on my part. I'm assuming that preparation will heal me up before we get to real enemies. I don't know that for certain. It's just a guess. Definitely going to stay out of their range, though, while I'm below health gate. That only seems prudent. Alright, so yeah, preparation did get me above health gate for these fellas, which is good. I just kind of want to put them all, you know, pretty far back there so that I can then attempt to kill the, you know, ones with guns quicker than the other ones, which I care less about. However, if I can knock off one of his arms, definitely going to try to do that because makes him a lot less dangerous as far as reflecting bullets goes. All right. I guess I should have thrown that a good bit ago. Would have helped. My mistake there. All right. We're working through them. This guy's unfortunately got a shield, and my weapon's not quite as accurate as I would like. But try to get him killed anyway. Use Onslaught and Metal Storm here to kind of work into this fella. Same with this fella. And eventually, this guy too, but yeah, we're not going to have the kill skills for him. Or the turret, really, so that's kind of scary. Huh. So right now I'm below health gate, and he can still shoot at me, so that's not any good at all. Alright, so as my health is going up here, our turret's also cooling down, and so that's a good thing. We'll just keep our little friend here slagged. Like to get him up against the wall a little bit, but didn't work too well. That should work a lot better. Alright, so now we can finish off this big guy. Probably should have paid a little bit more attention to my turret when we first had it. Wow, that's a weird place for my turret to land. When we first had the real enemy spawning after the exploders, I should have been paying more attention to how my turret was doing, and then we could have deployed it and recalled it by the time the badass came, but I didn't do that. I fucked up. So, we'll move forward now. So far, though, I would say that the spitter, excuse me, I want to call it a splitter, but the spitter, it doesn't suck so far. I mean, it's been doing pretty well. Obviously, it's not as good as the Torgue Blaster or the Ogre, but that is to be expected. I mean, those are orange weapons, and this is just purple, so it does well for a purple. If you were playing Axton and you found a, you know, a spitter with a good grip and good accessory, I would definitely recommend using it because, I mean, it's damn good. It's not a bad weapon, that's for certain. Alright, so that guy should get slagged, and as soon as he does, he'll get finished off. Speaking of getting slagged, this guy should be getting slagged if my turret can hit him. Perfect. Awesome. I mean, I still have kill skills, and the turret's still slagging, so might as well progress forward. Awesome. Slagging, please. Perfect. Awesome. Might as well get those kill skills. Ah. Trying to knock off this guy's arm. It's not working too well for me. Perhaps I should have slagged him first. That would have been a better move there. Alright. Let's pop these really quickly. Not that we'll need the escape door, but did find the grenades and assault rifle ammo useful. Perhaps not necessary, but useful. I threw my turret behind that guy there because I wanted him to have a better view of things that are going to be going on up here. But there's nothing currently going on up there, so I'll just recall him. Probably offended all of the people who considered the turret gender neutral just now. And for that, I do not apologize. Alright. Let's go ahead and finish these fellas off. Alright. So long as we knock off their arms, they become fairly not dangerous, and that's kind of cool. Awesome. So I guess we'll get up on grenades before taking on Pervy and his bros, but I don't think we would have had to. We definitely would have got low on assault rifle ammo, though, so who knows. Now, I'm missing 2 grenades here, but I'm not turning around to go buy them. Alright, so I threw the Quasar there because I wanted to get one enemy as damaged as we could before other enemies had a chance to see us. And still trying to do that, I guess, by throwing a second Quasar there. Looks like the splash damage or the turret killed that first enemy, and so that was good. What I don't like is that Pervy's being a little bitch, so we have to draw Pervy in here. Tried to wait out my kill skills because he's a punk, but that's okay. We just got some more kill skills on him. And speaking of kill skills, they're enabling us to kind of stand here and just wreck these dudes. Ha, I wanted the kill, not my turret. Alright. Yeah. The spitter, it definitely doesn't suck. It's a fine weapon. It does its job pretty admirably. Obviously, this is probably close to the best version of it you can have with the Torgue grip and the rock skin, and then I have the damage prefix. Some people might prefer the slippery, make it even more accurate at range, basically, because the bullets move faster, or at least more effective at range, you know, because you don't have to wait as long for the bullet to arrive on target. But I went with the damage prefix here. Either one's probably good, depending on your particular needs and stuff. But obviously, you know, if you're getting the weapon randomly, you don't really have control over all of that. But even with an inferior build for the weapon, I do believe that it should still perform fairly admirably. We're just going to go ahead, take a look at the weapon here. And we did compare the stats, I believe, to the Ogre beforehand, but it does have a slightly higher base damage than the Ogre. Obviously, I have it with the damage prefix, and that Ogre has the slippery prefix. So they'd probably be, you know, different if I had the slippery prefix on this one. Same with the fire rate difference, but you know, it's all right. The spitter, it did pretty damn well. So as always, guys, I do thank you very much for watching. I do appreciate it. If you haven't yet taken the time to subscribe, please do so. I'd appreciate that as well. If you guys have other suggestions for Axton, I've been working through those, you know, and I do hope to catch you next time. Bye, guys.